Good afternoon. This is the market update for buy sell short for Thursday, March 7th, and the market continued its advance today. I believe it's the fifth day, record highs, and just continuing to slowly push higher. Today's data that helped a little. We had some positive data, but the big one among them was the ADP report. Suggests that the unemployment report tomorrow is supposedly going to tick in higher than expected, and analysts are already trying to up their expectations for tomorrow. I believe the number is 162 for tomorrow, but the ADP report suggested that we had over 200,000 private sector jobs created. So take both of those with a grain of salt, well, as in good jobs gains, but as we spoke about in the last video, the Goldilocks market that we're in, if we continue to see big job gains, when we start getting multiple months of 200, 250, 300 Ks in jobs, you're going to see a lot of chatter about the Fed needing to pull back on their QE infinity, and that's a big reason that is propping up this market right now. So you can have your cake and eat it, but you'll probably get fat. And if we continue to get, good news on the jobs market, we're going to lose the punch bowl that's been quite responsible for this huge run we've had over the last few years. But anyway, as for the market, very nice action today. We're seeing participation start to spread down. We're seeing speculative money start to flow in. You recall, we've been really lacking that speculative money flowing into the microcap stocks, and we started to see the beginnings of that today, and that bodes well for us over the next couple of weeks. Looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see we've got two little ranges here. First one around 14,300, and then the uptrend line that's around the 14,225 area, and that goes back to the tank we had 2 weeks ago. So little dip into the close. We're looking pretty good on this. If we look at the daily chart, you can see we broke out multi-year highs. RSI is still below the 70 level. We could see stochastics tread water here above the 80 level, sort of what we saw throughout January and February, and that's what we'd really like to see. After that big up move, these slow moves tend to be very bullish for small cap stocks. You recall, after we had that big sell-off in late December, then that big up move, and then we started doing those slow move daily moves up higher every day, and this was awesome for small cap stocks, this period right here. And we could be entering another period of that into the month of April, so I'm very optimistic. Quick look at the Russell. You can see we peaked above that all-time high today and looking very good, and we got a positive MACD cross on the Russell 2K today, so that again is another bullish indication for the market. And one other thing, you recall when we were talking in the last video how I mentioned that if this rally was legit and we were going to see more money come in and the rally gain strength, we would need to see oil build. And since that video, very nice rebound in oil today. They're already raping us at the pump anyway, so we may as well get a bounce in crude oil prices so that they can actually use the excuse of higher crude oil prices for raping us at the pump. And while we get that bounce in oil, we get further confirmation of strength in the market. Now, one area to keep a really close eye on, and it's been very, very strong of late, is the XLF. And, the financial stocks have been in a nice breakout move over the last few days, and the Fed stress tests are starting to come in. The Fed actually, after hours, came out and said the banks are the strongest they have been since the financial crisis. And what that pretty much entails is the banks are going to be looking to increase their dividends, which means the dumb money is going to be looking to buy them, which is going to push the bank stocks up, which is going to push the overall market up. So view that as a bullish event. Anyway, let's jump into some stock plays. DRRX, boom, baby. We have been patiently waiting for this play to develop really over the last month, and we added to this position yesterday at a book 15, waiting for the breakout. We've got two big positive news events coming within the next 3 weeks, and today the stock went boom on big volume. We finally got that breakout of the triangle. And, you know, this stock reminds me a lot of ATHX that we had that big run in earlier this year. Recall, it just couldn't break out, and then whoosh, up she went. And we could see a similar thing develop on DRRX over the next few days. And one thing to note, remember yesterday I mentioned we are about to get a golden cross on the DRX chart. We saw that today and the stock went boom. We also saw that positive MACD cross. These two bullish events triggering at the same time, and the stock goes whee all the way higher. Very, very nice. Nice charts with a little bit of patience are starting to work. You know, we had that blip in the market 2 weeks ago where they took everything out and shot it in the head, and then the market ran to new highs. We're starting to see recovery. We're starting to see that money come back into these stocks, and we are positioning accordingly. The other stock we jumped into with a nice little breakout is BCRX. Now, we had something happen today. Actually, I'm going to digress here. Let me go back and show you this chart. AFFY got decimated. They pulled their drug off the market last week. Big bounce on this stock today. Shorts just ran for cover. You had some analysts coming out, but the stock ended up going up, 75% today on big volume. And that actually started a rush into beaten down biotech stocks. And you know, I've said many times over the years that whenever we're about to get some fun times, some mania in the small cap stocks, the biotech stocks tend to lead those moves. And second half of the day today, we started to see a big pickup in buying and volume and movement in small cap biotech stocks. That is bullish for us over the next few days. AFFY started that trend. BCRX is one that really has just been taken out to the woodshed over the last month or so, and today we saw a positive MACD cross. Last time we had a positive MACD cross, the stock had a big pop. So the technicals are very right here. Traders are looking for beaten down biotech stocks. This is one that could make a quick move to the 50-day moving average at $1.50. The other one they started chasing today was CLSN, which is what we picked up yesterday as well at the 101, 102 area. And the big move on AFFY today sent them running into CLSN. And we finally got that break above the 110 level. 113 should set this one free. And actually, as I look right now, the stock is trading at 113 and after hours with some hefty bidders. So this one could go on a very nice move tomorrow. The last time we jumped into this stock about a month ago, it was at $1.15, $1.18, and then it went boom! Next day to $1.54. So let's see what happens. RSI is still under the 30 level. Stochastics have broken up through the 20 level, and things look great for a continuation move here tomorrow. Now, a stock I'm looking at this stock and going, why do I not have more shares of this stock? Reason being, another decimated biotech stock. This was the tank when their cocaine drug in November failed. Stock tanked. You know, it's meandered between the 40 and 60 cent area really over the last couple of months, and it's started to get tighter and tighter in the range over the last 2-3 weeks. If you look at the last press release where they did a pipeline update, these guys actually have a phase 3 drug, and they're expecting monitoring. One of the committees that monitors the drug trials is expected to give an update by the end of Q1. That's 3 weeks away. We could get news at any time on this one, and traders are looking to buy beaten down biotech stocks. This one looks great down here. Even buying 50 cents and under, I think, could give a very nice return. 58 cents first target, and if it breaks that level, there is zero resistance till the 200-day moving average at 90 cents. RSI has flatlined under the 50 level. We are about to get a positive MACD cross. I think this is going to be a very good day for CPRX tomorrow. So get ready for that. I would be a buyer 45 cents and under. And if the volume really comes in, we could be looking to add to positions on a 50 cent break. ISR. This one got hammered last week. Absolutely no news. 1.7, 1.8 million shares. Volume went from 70 cents, swoosh, all the way down to 42 cents and then bounced in what looks to have been just a fund saying, the hell with this, I'm done. And you know what funds do? They buy tops, they sell bottoms. Company came out and said there is no news to speak of. So the stock is looking like it is ready to rebound. Cancer stock, peer DCTH, has gone on a big run over the last few days. A break through 60 cents tomorrow, and we could see this one do a full gap fill up to the 50-day moving average at 71 cents. RSI is upticking. Probably going to get a positive MACD cross here. If not tomorrow, definitely by Monday. Our stochastics also trending higher. So another beaten down biotech stock, and traders are starting to look for these cheapy plays. Quick mention on WYY. We started adding to this position a couple of days ago. We are about to get a golden cross on this stock. The moving averages closed today, both of them at 50 cents. So we should get that cross tomorrow. Recall what DRRX did on its positive on its golden cross. These guys report earnings in 2 weeks. 73 cents, I think, is going to easily be hit over the next few days, and a move up to that $1 range. Remember, these guys are profitable with a golden cross. RSI bouncing right here. Remember, we had that extreme negative MACD 2 days ago, and now the reversal, and the stochastics trend. Every time we've gotten down here, we have seen a big pop in the stock, and each time the stock has gone higher. So looking really, really good on this stock over the next few days. CBLI, volume has not hit yet, but it did the same thing the last 2 times we played this. It looked like it was going to go, volume kind of treaded water, and then it went boom. Looked like it was going to go, volume, it treaded water, boom. So it looks like that 161 level is where the volume will come in on this stock. STEM. You guys know how I love looking for little indicators, trends that occur over and over again on charts. Check out STEM here. STEM is about to get a positive MACD cross, probably tomorrow. We've had 4 positive MACD cross on this chart over the last 4 months. Each time the stock has gone boom. Each time. We're about to get a positive MACD cross with stochastics bouncing off oversold levels. 185, 188 is the break zone here, and this one could go on a very nice upside move to 2+. With very strong support right now around 175. So we've got minimal downside risk and a pop trend that has been solid over the last few months. So positive MACD cross should hit tomorrow. Should be a very nice mover for us in the near term. Last but not least, quick mention, ETRN. Had that nice pop 2 days ago. It's been treading water over the last couple of days. Keep a very close eye on this one. The next break of $1 should bring them into this one. Remember, this is another beaten down biotech stock. They had bad trial data, but they are still submitting to the FDA. I mean, we've got bad news bios bouncing 75% and their drugs off the market, or CLSN, their drug, it's a hope and a prayer, but the momentum's coming in. The shorts are being forced to cover, and the same will happen here on ETRM. So keep a very close eye on this one over the next couple of days. So we've got some nice setups going into tomorrow. Looks like the microcap stocks are going to wake up in a big way, and that is very, very good. So have a great night. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Goodbye.